Hi everybody. So today we're going to talk about how to include keyboard control of your game object. And we've done this before in other languages, and we're going to do it now with Unity. So, and again, I'm going to have a simple example, and I encourage you to make it yours more involved, depending on what you're interested in. So I'm going to put a script onto my Shrek head, a new script, and I'm going to call it keys. And I'm going to say create an ad. And this should be routine for you now. So I'm going to open this guy up. Incidentally, if you click it once, you can see what the file looks like. You can't edit it, but you can see it. And if you double click it, then the IDE will open and we can do some editing. So there's a command, and the command is a Boolean. And if you remember from our other languages, a Boolean means the command returns true or false. And it's used in conjunction with an if statement or a while loop, something that has a conditional on it. So I'm going to say if, and then the command is input dot get key, and pay attention to the caps, and whatever letter I put in here, what this says in English is if I press the Z key, then this expression that I'm highlighting right now will be true. So this is, somebody else wrote this, and so we just get to use it. And so if I press Z, this will be true, which means the if statement will be true, which means that whatever's between this bracket and this bracket will happen one time. So inside here I'm going to say print I pressed the Z key. Boom. Okay, so when we run our console, we should see this phrase when the Z key is pressed and otherwise not. So I'm going to compile this. And it looks like that worked. So now I'm going to go into my Unity and I'm going to press play, and I'm going to shift over to the console, and I'm going to clear the console, and nothing's happening. And so I'm going to press the D key, D as in dog, nothing happened. I'm going to press the W key, nothing happened. Now I'm going to press the Z key, boom, nothing happened. Great. So that's really wonderful. Let's go see how come nothing happened. Go back to my code. First thing I'm going to do is just see if anything works, and I encourage you to debug similar to me. So I don't know if this thing is doing anything. So I'm going to put a print statement in the output update. I mean, it just says I like pizza. So with this, I should have I like pizza written all the time, because this is an update. And that looks like that worked. So now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to press clear, then I'm going to press play. Yeah, so it's spitting out I like pizzas. But when I press the Z key, it's not doing anything. Oh, wait. It's doing it down here. Why isn't it doing it? Oh, it's not. I'm not looking in the right place. All right. Yeah. I press the Z key. I wonder why I don't see that. Nope, that's going to be right against the bottom. Boom. Boom. Oh. Oh. All right. Okay, so teach the teacher. The cursor needs to be two things. First off, you have to be scrolled down at the bottom of your console because this thing is just spitting out I like pizzas. And so you have to be right against the newest place to see the latest message. And the other thing you have to do is you have to put your cursor inside the movie and click it. Otherwise the IDE is thinking you're doing something somewhere else. So this needs to be up here clicked. And then if you press the Z key then you see it. All right, so my keystroke is working and there's a reaction. So there's a lab associated with this, obviously, and it's going to be used, or what you're going to do is marry this idea with moving your game object. And you know how to make your object move from previous labs. Now you're going to make it move if you press a key. Have fun.